Hello everybody and welcome back to Clangen. I'm honestly a little unsure about where I want to take this. I'll do Rookclan for now, but I'm kind of tempted to start a new clan. But we'll see how this episode goes, and I'll know by the end of the episode whether I want to start a new one or not. Yeah. Let's get into it though. Oh wait. Sorry about that pause. I just realized that I hadn't switched over to Rookclan. Anyways. Rookclan does not have enough healthy medicine cats. Cats will be sick/hurt for longer and have a higher chance of dying. Whistle Star jolts awake and immediately leaves the den to clear their head, hoping some fresh air might help them cope with the sadness of their memories. Stumpbelt brings himself to the medicine den, concerned that the running nose seems to only be getting worse. Oak Holly fusses over their wound with a foul-smelling herbal poultice, and Jake hopes it'll fight off the infection growing in their claw wound. Knackerscar was caught sharing prey with a rogue who was chased off by a patrol. Dopehad feels much better, the soreness is gone. Gorseback tells himself they can't live with these feelings consume them anymore. Instead they have to learn to live with it. Gorseback's claw wound is healed, but the injury left him scarred. Their training is done already. Curlypaw isn't entirely sure if they're quite ready to be a warrior as the leader claims them to be. The voice trembles when they take a vow. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Oh, I forgot to put on shuffle. That's why it's all Animal Crossing. Anyways. As they're renamed to Curly Blossom in honor of the Lority, they can't help but wonder if that is truly something that describes them. Blackenpaw touches nose with Blotch Health, wondering whether this is truly the right path for them. Orangepaw touches nose with their mentor, Knackerscar, looking both bored and unimpressed. But on the inside, they're bouncing around with euphoria as if they were still a kid. Gray Kid's got a runny nose. Its herb stores are inspected with the medicine cats noticed that all the days he went bad. Oh, Whistle Star. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry. The patrol is checking along the borderlines when they hear a startling sound. A hiss of pain? They quickly follow the sound to the source. It's a loner, and they appear to be injured. Oh, one of them is strict, but I think the faithful one would convince them to proceed. The patrol warily approaches the loner, who doesn't seem to notice them. It's obvious the cat is bleeding out. Mouse attempts to staunch the bleeding and carry the cat to camp, but it's no use. Hopefully the loner didn't suffer too much. That was just a simple training patrol, sorry about that. Downwhisker is tempted to eat the prey they just caught. They resist the temptation, going on to make a couple of great catches to make sure the others are fed. Good. So sorry. Blotchpout takes Lycanpaw out of camp to gather moss. No matter how patiently Blotchpout tries to teach Lycanpaw how to firmly but gently gather the shred the moss, they don't seem to be paying any attention. Frustrated with them, but Blotchpout decides to have a talk with the leader upon their return to camp. Oh boy. On this dry morning, the patrol heads out to practice tunnel navigation. There's an old, long-abandoned badger set that's perfect for your apprentices. Big enough to not be claustrophobic, but with plenty of crisscross overlapping tunnels. Knacker Scar reassures Orange Paw that this set is well known and safe, but with a little mischief in their expression. Knacker Scar suggests being careful where they set their paw. Orange Paw discovers what that means when they're wandering around in the dark and slide head over heels down a steep slope. Maybe that would be fun to do again? I don't suggest that. I didn't think that one through. I forgot I wasn't playing on my own for a second there. While in patrol, Betty Huff noticed some suspicious paw prints in the mud by the short grass. Turns out they were Betty Huff's own paw prints. Betty Huff huffs with embarrassment, suddenly grateful that their patrol is so small. Less eyes watching that embarrassing moment. A rabbit bursts out from the cover, startled by the patrol. The patrol rallies almost instantly and manages to corner and catch the rabbit. Oak Holly is on a mission to find lungwort now that New Leaf is here. As the only reliable cure for yellow cough, they determined to that Rookclan replenish their stocks of it. They take along a warrior escort to help. Cats search and search until the paw pads are sore and their muscles exhausted, but they just can't find lungwort anywhere. Oak Holly returns to camp disappointed, but determined to try again. It's simply too important not to keep a good supply of. Others suggest it might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with Curly Blossom. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. There's a lot of cats. I don't think I have the energy to go through all of them. I'm sorry. I should not have looked ahead. Rookclan still doesn't have enough healthy medicine cats. Whistlestar will always feel their grief, but time is softened it at least a little. Same for Peakblotch. Stonefur is also healing from their grief, and so is Ducktail. Habanero Splash has moved on. And Burnt Alive trying to save how Dice Roll Fire. Oh my goodness! Did you at least succeed? Yes. Milk Run is no longer grieving. Milk Run has got a running nose. Bitter and Blossom was seen touching noses with someone from Clan. Scandalous. Dope Hattons moved on from their grief. Stim Rain brought back a litter of 3 kids, but refused to talk about their origin. Oak Holly's soreness is gone. Oak Holly woke up with a mild headache, but went about their day anyway, trying to ignore the nagging pain. Applepaw got their new name, Apple Leaf. Oh, and Nessie Whisker gives Applepaw a friendly nudge when the leader calls the young cat's name. They watch with pride as Applepaw steps forward to receive their new name. Appleleaf, and are honored for their sensitivity. How nice where they've been cleaning it, but the wounds become festered like a week-old prey. Tiana's soreness is gone. The past moon habanero splash has taken their place in Starclan. No. But also show me the new babies. Lavender Kit, Sand Kit, and Fidget Kit. Oh, they're so cute. I love the new beans. As the Medicine Cat's patrol pads out into Rookclan territory, Gorshback tells Oak Holly about the dream they had last night and what the Starclan vision could mean for Rookclan. Oak Holly can't make sense of the vision. As the patrol is checking the borderlines, they hear traipse of paw steps through the territory. I feel like they would proceed. I didn't really think about that because I was just so excited. Patrol approaches warily and comes upon a kitty pet that's sniffing around. The kitty pet notices their arrival and brightly says that they've heard about the clan and wish to join. Patrol agrees to take them back to camp. Oh my goodness! Look at them! They're just yellow eyes. Patrol comes across a prairie dog. Patrol catches the prairie dog. Trailing behind Blotchpaw, the ground trembles beneath Lycanpaw's paws. They look around wildly for safe footing, just the earth caves beneath them and the world grows dark. Blotchpaw comes running at their yowls, and Lycanpaw is soon freed, shaken but unharmed. Cats settle down as they comfort each other. As the patrol gathers together to train under Knackerscar's leadership, Orange Paw admits that they think they had a vision for Starclan last night. No one can make sense of the vision. I didn't read that. It's a terrible place to try carrying on a conversation, and carrying away old bedding, and their private talk dies off awkwardly. Joel comes across a rat. Joel misses the rat, and their confidence is shaken. Dry Spots wanders past an old badger set overlooking a crook in the little river, only to freeze. There's a new set here, acrid and sour. I did not consider that enough. I'm sorry. I'm still adjusting, getting into the swing of things. As the patrol is sniffing around the burrow entrance, there's a rustle from the grass. It's difficult to say who's most surprised, the cats or the badger. There's a confused rush of paw and flying fur. As the patrol scatters in, the beast charge for the set. Mouse is battered in the process, but everyone gets home safe in the end, including the badger. I love Baba Yaga. yellow eyes against the dark void. Patrol comes across a thunder path, running through the grasslands. Patrol crosses the thunder path and hunt on the other side. Patrol glimpses the shadow of a fish as they pad past the stream. Patrol moves too quickly. Flickering shadow causes the fish to quickly vanish into murkier water. As the patrol is checking the borderlines, they hear an odd sound coming from the long grass nearby. Ducktail pads towards the grass to check on the noise when a rabbit suddenly bursts out. Ducktail is quick to react and manages to snag the rabbit before it can disappear. Good job, Ducktail. We love Ducktail in this house. Tiana suggests it might be a good chance for X new fighting techniques with Bitter and Blossom. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. One more room. This is not good. Whistlestar's constant nightmares have finally calmed. The stink of infection has strengthened and worsened. Collie mutters about herbs. Jake Ripple watches them change, yet another poultice that probably won't work. Down Whisker misstepped and slipped from a rock, spraining their paw. Rookclan no longer has grain cough. O'Collie's headache is gone. O'Collie wonders if they might need to consult with a medicine cat from another clan. Mouse's mangled leg has become infected and swollen. They need more ideas. O'Collie moves Grey Kit to the medicine cat den, where the white cough that their running nose turned into is easily monitored. Sandkit woke up with a mild headache, but got up and played with their litter mates anyways, trying to ignore the nagging pain. Oh, the babies! Papa Yaga is sharing tongues with Fidget Kit. That's so freaking cute. It's solely because of the name. Trailing behind Haypelt, the ground trembles beneath Alder's paws. The ground wildly for safe footing, just the earth caves in beneath them and the world goes dark. Haypelt eventually manages to rescue Alder, but they need to be helped back to camp, battered and injured. No! Knacker Scar suggests this might be a good time to practice teamwork with Orange Paw. Unfortunately, no one stops up to teach. What was Orange Paw? Orange Paw looks disappointed. What was Knacker Scar expecting? Them to lead the training? Yeah, really, Knacker Scar. Bobby Yucca suggests it might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with dry spots. Both cats have a nice practice session. Appleleaf admits they think they had a vision of Starkland last night. Troll talks to them about whether it was a real vision or not. Lodgepaw suggests it might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with Lycanpaw. Both cats have a nice practice session with Lycanpaw soaking up all of Lodgepaw's best tips and tricks. The patrol comes across a squirrelets, engrossed and nibbling at the morsel behind a tree. Stealthily, Betty Tuff stalks forward. The squirrel has no idea what's coming as the cat pounces on it and breaks its nest. Betty Tuff sends a silent thanks to Starkland for this prey. Patrol catches the scent of a fox. Tracking it, they find a swift fox feeding on a calf carcass. The cat-sized predator definitely didn't kill this massive hunk of fresh kill. The swift fox gives up on the fresh kill with a snarl. A coyote yip in the distance sends both a smaller predator species running. The cat's puffed up and uncomfortable. The troll looks around for something to disguise their scent while hunting. A fragrant shrub will do. The plan works and their hunt goes well. This is just one of the weirdest things I've ever seen, Lorelei comments to Whistle Star as Patrol stares at Rookclan's uninvited guests at their hunting grounds. Are they going to do anything about that thing? Whistle Star is able to recall some of the stories that get told about the main wolf. How it stole its leg from a deer for speed and power, but in doing so also accidentally took the deer's flightiness. Ever since then, it has been the tallest and shyest creature on the grasslands. That's so funny. Ducktail suggests it might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Dopad. Unfortunately, no one steps up to teach. It's a little awkward, but they wander back to camp to attend their other duties. During a patrol looking for herbs, Oak Holly notices that Strike seems more quiet than usual. When prompted, Strike slowly asks if Oak Holly could teach him more about the nature of StarClan. Oak Holly eventually relents and begins teaching Strike about the StarClan and the nature of prophecies. Expecting boredom, Oak Holly was shocked when they saw wonder in Strike's face. The two spend the rest of the patrol pondering the nature of their ancestors together. Peak Blotch suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Bitter Blossom. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. Okay. Thank you all for coming out. If you like the video, leave a like and subscribe. But other than that, I think I am going to start a new clan. Not because I don't like Rookclan anymore, but because I can't keep up with this amount of cats. And I don't have the heart to kill them all off. To do a pruning, might you say. But yeah. Just leave a like, subscribe, maybe even comment. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!